Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Kim Zolciak denies latest reports about her new house. Kim Zolciak has never been a stranger to headlines. From her glamorous entrance on The Real Housewives of Atlanta to her years of spin-off success, beauty brands, and a notoriously lavish lifestyle, she has never shied away from letting the world into her orbit. But this week, the conversation isn't about wigs, wine, or witty one-liners. Instead, fans are buzzing about the latest wave of reports claiming Kim has quietly moved into a brand new home. And in typical Zolciak fashion, she's shutting the rumors down with dramatic flair. The gossip machine ignited early Monday morning when a popular entertainment blog posted that Kim had purchased a sprawling, modern estate on the outskirts of Atlanta, a sleek property supposedly boasting a 12-car garage, indoor spa, multiple water features, and enough square footage to fit her entire former Bravo cast. The photos of the rumored home rippled across social media within minutes. White marble, sky-high ceilings, and one of those kitchens worthy of a luxury magazine shoot. More blogs followed. A headline read, "Kim Zolciak moves into new mansion inside photos," as if the keys had just exchanged hands. It didn't take long before fans chimed in online, speculating that her alleged new address marked a fresh start and a financial renaissance after months of foreclosure stories and divorce drama. Some celebrated the idea. Others questioned the plausibility. But the narrative grew rapidly, each post building on the last. Kim didn't let too much time pass before giving her own version of events. According to sources close to her, the house in the photos wasn't hers, nor had she moved at all. And a few hours later, she took matters into her own hands, speaking directly to the public, firmly, clearly, and with an energy that suggested her patience had run out. "Not true," she insisted. "I haven't purchased anything recently, and that home is not mine." Her denial didn't come in the form of a polished interview or a dramatic television moment. It came as a direct response, sharp, straightforward, and unambiguous. She said the reports were fabricated and that she was, in her words, amazed at how quickly misinformation spreads. It wasn't the kind of statement padded in publicist language. It sounded personal, touched with a note of exasperation, as if she had already spent more time than she wanted combating false narratives. And yet, despite her denial, the swirl of speculation hasn't stopped. It never does. Fans are still dissecting the photos, comparing design styles and mapping neighborhoods to determine whether someone might have gotten the inside scoop before Kim was ready to announce anything. But if there's one thing Kim has taught viewers over the years, it's that she reveals what she wants when she wants, and not a moment sooner. What's interesting is not just that she denied the reports, but the timing. It comes amid a complicated chapter in her life, one that has included legal issues, finances under scrutiny, and turbulent personal relationships. Many saw the rumored new house as a symbol that she was back on her feet, and perhaps that's why the story traveled so quickly. It represented a narrative of reinvention. But Kim was quick to pull that plug. There's also a question of why the rumor gained traction in the first place. The property in question looks like something she'd choose. Glamorous, grand, and designed for someone who isn't afraid of opulence. It's the kind of place one could picture her filming confessionals in, wandering through with her signature long locks and confident tone. And maybe that's part of the problem. When people can easily imagine you in a scenario, the rumor feels believable. As always, the public reaction is split. Some fans rallied behind her, arguing that her right to privacy is important, especially during a time when her personal life often becomes a headline. Others wondered if her denial was strategic, perhaps a delay until she is ready to reveal something larger. The speculation is endless, particularly in an era where celebrities are expected to narrate their lives in real time. But Kim was adamant, no new purchase, no new mansion, no move. She also dismissed claims that she was shopping around for high-end real estate at all. Her response came with an undercurrent of frustration. Not only that the story was wrong, but that it snowballed before she could blink. It raised a familiar question. When someone lives so publicly, where is the boundary between personal truth and public assumption? As rumors simmered, Beaufort Estates, the rumored neighborhood, found itself unexpectedly in the spotlight. The community is known for its privacy, gated, tree-lined, secluded. If Kim had moved there, fans reasoned, it would have been a logical choice for someone seeking space from constant scrutiny. But residents quickly debunked the claims themselves, noting that no reality television star had moved in recently. Sources close to Kim emphasized that she is focusing on stability, especially for her children. This year has brought dramatic movements, headlines about finances, battles between family members, and questions about where her story is heading next. So the denial wasn't just logistical, it hinted at a deeper truth. For once, Kim might be prioritizing quiet over spectacle. Of course, that hasn't stopped the conversation. It never does. When you are part of a franchise built on drama and reinvention, the public expects a constant evolution. Viewers remember Kim as the woman who never let anyone dictate her narrative. They remember the catchphrases, the wigs, the whirlwind marriage, the spin-offs, the big personality. And they expect her life to unfold with the same flair. But life isn't a show, not always. And this time, she's not playing along with the storyline. Even so, her denial has sparked more questions than answers. If she isn't moving, what's next? Will she return to reality television in a major way? Will she release her own documentary-style project to reclaim her narrative? Or is she simply stepping back, choosing to rebuild behind the scenes rather than under lights? For now, Kim's message is simple. The rumors are false. The house isn't hers. And she wants everyone to stop assuming she's on the move just because a grand estate surfaces on social feeds. Whether the reports were a misunderstanding or a deliberate attempt at sensationalism, they have at least reminded fans of why Kim remains at the center of conversation. She might deny the rumors, but she's still captivating. Her life, whether public or private, invites curiosity, speculation, and fascination. For now, the door to that rumored mansion remains closed, and Zolciak has never been a woman who backs down from a headline. With a long reality resume, a larger-than-life personality, and a string of extravagant homes attached to her name, rumors seem to follow her like perfume. But this time, the former Real Housewives of Atlanta star is pushing back harder than ever. Recent reports have claimed Kim has secretly purchased a lavish new property. Some say a lakeside mansion. Others swear it's tucked behind a gated neighborhood outside Atlanta. The most dramatic stories paint a picture of a woman making a bold comeback after financial turbulence. Kim says all of it is fiction. Speaking firmly and without hesitation, Kim insists the stories about her alleged new estate are just another swirl in the gossip hurricane. According to her, there is no new deed, no quiet move-in, and no million-dollar renovation taking place behind closed doors. She calls it simple, a narrative created to generate clicks. But when Kim denies something, fans always look a little closer. The fascination with her housing situation began long before these new rumors. Her sprawling Georgia home, seemingly always part palace, part circus, has made multiple appearances in the spotlight. Lavish architectural details, never-ending closets, and a swimming pool made for Instagram created an image Kim was happy to showcase. Over the years, cameras documented everything from holiday parties to teen birthdays, making the house a supporting character in her reality universe. So when whispers surfaced suggesting she was stepping into a new residence, one supposedly more glamorous, bigger, and even better, the internet reacted like it was déjà vu. Was she starting a new chapter? Escaping old troubles? Rebuilding her personal empire? Kim insists none of that is true. What bothers her most, she says, is the way the story keeps mutating. One moment, it's a quiet downsizing. The next, it's a triumphant upgrade. One report says she's struggling. Another claims she paid cash for a new property that would make her old house look like a quaint starter home. What is the truth? Only Kim knows, and she's doubling down. Her living situation hasn't changed. According to sources close to her, there's frustration brewing. Some say the reports are exaggerations built on fragments. Someone who thought they saw her at a home viewing, a rumor about a contractor who supposedly quoted Kim on flooring, a blurry photo someone uploaded claiming she'd been spotted in a gated development. None of this has been confirmed, yet each scrap has fed the narrative like kindling on a bonfire. Kim counters that she hasn't been touring new estates or signing papers behind the scenes. Instead, she says she's been navigating her personal life, focusing on family, work opportunities, and trying to carve out a future after a challenging stretch. If there's anything she's learned, it's that rumors travel faster than truth. Still, there's a certain electricity around the idea of Kim moving again. Her fans remember the early episodes of RHOA, where Kim's homes felt as much a storyline as her wigs or wide-eyed declarations. Later, Don't Be Tardy showcased not only the home, but the process of building and decorating it. Viewers watched as she picked out gold fixtures, marble slabs, and dramatic chandeliers. They saw parties that stretched late into the night, holidays with towering trees, and her children growing up under oversized ceilings. So now, when whispers suggest she might be setting up in a new mansion, even one larger or more elegant than the last, it's natural to picture Kim walking through marble entryways and grand staircases once again. Even her denial doesn't erase that imagery. The illusion is hard to shake. Some commenters online have theories. One line of thought claims Kim is keeping quiet so she can reveal the house in a grand gesture. Maybe a TV comeback, a magazine spread, or a new digital project. After all, she's always been a performer. Another theory says the rumor began because people expect Kim to move. After the drama of recent years, many are simply waiting for the next pivot. There's also talk about real estate speculators. The property chatter surrounding Kim is so constant that even unrelated home listings get tied to her. One real estate agent, speaking anonymously, admitted that simply mentioning Kim's name attracts attention to a listing, and sometimes that name appears whether or not there's factual basis. This has created a bizarre ecosystem of imagination and misinformation. A house hits the market. Someone says it looks like her style, and suddenly it becomes part of the Kim rumor mill. She brushes these off, but each new gossip thread seems determined to outlast her denial. Even people close to her have commented that the noise is exhausting. Friends say she feels misunderstood and judged, and that the endless speculation distracts from what she's actually trying to do: navigate life without the constant flash of cameras. Yet Kim isn't a stranger to rumors. A decade spent in the world of reality television practically trains a person to expect scrutiny. Still, this time feels different. Instead of laughing it off or turning rumor into storyline, Kim appears intent on shutting it down before it grows. Her tone is clear. She is not moving, not transitioning into some new, unseen era of glamorous real estate. Why the strong reaction? Perhaps because public opinion is sharper than ever. Social media doesn't wait for verification. A rumor can spiral in an hour. And in Kim's world, where perception is currency, the suggestion of a new house, even a positive one, becomes complicated. Is it an extravagant purchase? Is it proof she's resurging? Or just another misunderstanding? All she's offering is a denial. Whatever the truth, one thing remains certain. Kim Zolciak is once again a topic of conversation, wrapped in a narrative blending fantasy and reality, just like the chapters of her career. She says she's not moving, no matter how many stories declare otherwise. And yet, the public can't help but wonder, if not now, will she eventually? For now, Kim remains where she has been, pushing back against the chatter with determination. Whether the rumors fade or evolve into the next saga, only time will tell. But if history is any indicator, Kim Zolciak's life will continue to be a stage where every whispered rumor becomes part of a bigger story, one she can't always control, yet always somehow survives.